Welcome back everyone to my Shrewsbury Town career on FM16. Welcome to Season 2. I'm so looking forward to this because this season we're playing in the Sky Bet Championship. We're going to be travelling to teams such as West Brom, Watford, Sunderland, teams that were in the Premier League last season that were unfortunate to get relegated. And we're going to be mixing it up with those this year. We kick off our season against Bolton at home. Really looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to the season. I'm going to quickly go through our pre-season and how we got on. So starting things off, we did go and have a tour of Ireland. So up first we played Drogheda United, then Shelbourne. We won 4-2 there. We had to concede 2 goals, but they went all out. We had Jeff Williams, a youngster, getting on the score sheet in that game. Then we played Carrick United. We absolutely thrashed them 5-0. Jordan Clark getting 2 goals, Collins as well. Then we came back home to play Carlisle. We won 1-0 there after they had a player sent off. And then we played Notts County away. We were just constantly on the road for our pre-season. James Collins getting a hat-trick. And then we returned to the greenhouse to play Premier League side Bournemouth. Fortunately, we did lose 2-0 there with Callum Wilson getting both goals. But look at the way we dominated this game with the amount of shots on target and possession as well. The team just showed, there's so many positive things we can take from pre-season. I'm getting great vibes about our chances this season of avoiding relegation and staying in the Championship, maybe even getting into them promotional spots. It's going to be difficult, but we're going to give it our best shot this season. Now, of course, to go along with pre-season, there has been some transfer dealings, and I'm really impressed with the business that I've managed to put together here and the players that I've managed to bring in. I've spent just under 3 million overall, but let's just go through the players that I have offloaded. So Scott Vernon was one of those. His contract came to an end, and I just didn't feel the need for it. Well, I think that's a bit harsh to say. I just didn't see him getting first team football this season. I mean, he didn't even get a start last year. Even in his first season with Shrewsbury, he only had 22 games, only scored 1 goal. He just hasn't shown enough really to get himself in the first team, and I don't think he'd be able to keep up with Championship football. And Sean Riley was another player who I let the contract expire on. I really didn't see much development coming from him. Tyrone Barnett, we sold to League 2 side Portsmouth for 45,000. It was a tough decision to make, this one. I mean, last season he did well coming off the bench. He came off the bench the majority of the time for 17 games, scored 4 goals, made a couple of impacts in big games, but I just didn't see him being able to step up to the plate, especially at the age of 30 here in the Championship. So I thought, we're going to have to bring in some new blood here. And that's exactly what we did. So we start off with our first signing of Luke Williams from Scunthorpe for the sum of 1 million. Pretty versatile player in that final third central attacking mid-role. So he could slip in just behind James Collins. But look at those attributes. Mentally sound. His potential ability as well. Almost 5-star. And let's just look at his report. Looking forward to actually being able to pick from Luke Williams. You can see that his ranked amongst our best players in that attacking midfield position. Up next, I was really happy about this. Getting Lionel Cole on a free transfer. As you guys know, he was immense for us last season. He was fantastic, and I was mulling it over at the time. Shall I go after him? I wasn't sure whether Fulham would let him go, seeing that we'd been promoted to the Championship. But for some reason, Fulham, they didn't want to extend his contract. They let it expire, even after a successful season at Town on loan last year. I'm really shocked by that. I think it is a massive mistake by Fulham, but I think it's the best move for both parties, really. Lionel Cole was more than willing to join us, as the fans have a great affinity towards this player, and I think he knows it as well. Moving on, and to the signing of the season, I think, Adam Reach from Middlesbrough for 1.6 million. It was quite a lot of money to splash out, but I think I've made the right decision here. I mean, look at those attributes. Another younger player as well, at 23. I think, we're going to certainly get the best out of him. He's a player at Championship level as well. I mean, last season for Middlesbrough and the season before, not looking the best, but I think if we give him first team football and he gets into that rhythm, he's gonna be okay for us, and he's gonna be able to take over that role down the left side just nicely for Junior Brown, who's getting on a bit now. And you can already see that Adam Reach has been ranked as our best player in that left mid position. Up next, I managed to snap up Dara Lenihan from Ireland at the age of 22 on a free transfer. I was really happy about this, as he's got great potential. Still plenty of years left in him, 22. And his versatile player, because it's playing central midfield, defensive mid, or mainly as a centre-back. And that's what I was thinking of when I did snap him up. And you can see his report card as well. Decent player for most championship sides. So I think he's going to be perfect for Town. And my final signing of the summer transfer window was Kevin Long from Burnley. Again, another centre-back. I feel as though we were kind of lacking in that sort of position. We needed to strengthen, really, because players like Knight, Percival and Grandison, and also Matt Tootle, who knows how they're going to be able to get on in the Championship. It's going up a challenge. It's going up a gear for Shrewsbury Town. So I think bringing in someone like Kevin Long, someone that's got experience in the Championship as well as the Premier League, it's going to help out the team. It's going to be beneficial. It's got to be. And this is what I had in mind, as we go through the season, as we go through those motions of players maybe picking up injuries, we could push out Percival onto that left side, bring in Lenihan. It's always good to have that depth in the squad, having those quality players to pick from. Kevin Long could come in. I want to be also picking Dom Smith. I don't want to be neglecting him like I did in the second half of last season. I think he's going to be able to thrive here in the Championship, as long as I do actually follow through with what I've just said, is actually picking him for the first team. Anyway, that's pre-season done. Transfers done. On to the main course, the start of this Championship season. We're at home against Bolton. Really looking forward to this. It's going to be tough, I know, but I'd like to think I've bought well, and that them sort of players are going to help out Town avoid relegation this season. Let's have a look at Bolton, how they've done in pre-season. So they've played 4 games. They've been on the road just like us. Looks like they've been over to France. But we've played over 5 games, so that could either work in our favour, which I think it will, as we'll be looking a lot more sharper, and I think that will give us the edge, especially playing at home as well against Bolton. Let's have a look at their team, who they've got. Have they bought anyone? No one really standing out, apart from Josh Feller, a great young talent. There is another player in their side as well, which I tried to buy this season, but they just weren't having any of it. Where is he? I can't see him at the moment. There he is, Zach Clough. You got to admit, Bolton, they've got a good team of good youngsters here. Great young talent. Zach Clough, 21. He's another striker. He was probably my first choice before I signed Luke Williams. But I think Luke Williams is just as good. Yeah, he's a couple of years older, but they've also got Ben Amos. I'm happy with the signings I've made. I did try and get Zach Clough on loan, but they, as I say, they just weren't having any of it. They didn't want to let him go. So I'm going to leave out, we haven't got a go-go because he reached 15 yellow cards last season, so he's banned for 2 games. He's going to miss the start of the season. We have got Grandison as an option, but he's not really looking match fit. I mean, you look at all these players, and they're looking good, apart from Adam Reach, but I think he could probably play for 60 minutes, and we'll take him off maybe for Junior Brown. Alright, I'm going to submit the team. Let's give out some numbers here for Kevin Long. Shall I give him number 4? I'll give Kevin Long number 4 because he's just a centre-back, whereas Lenihan, he's a central midfielder, isn't he? So I could probably give him number 19 or something. Shall I give him... I don't want to give him number 16. I might give him 18. Yeah, we'll go with 19. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just get on with the game now. Really excited for this. This one isn't an easy game to call, but I predict Bolton to come out on top in what will undoubtedly be a tight affair. No way! Paul Scholes is the manager of Bolton? No way! I can't believe it. I'm going to be coming up against Manchester United legend Paul Scholesy. Wow! Why would he take over at Bolton? I mean, it's great experience for him and everything. He's only been in charge for 5 months compared to my 13 months. Wow. And they're going to be playing a lot more narrower. So Zach Clough does start front. Max Clayton as well. It's going to be interesting to see how he sets his team out. Thomas, Vela does start as well. Amos in goal, Davis. But I think, seeing that we could probably exploit those flanks there if they're playing narrow. We just got to be careful of their counter. Right, let's set the advice. Get to the team talk. Let's get this match underway. I've kept you guys waiting long enough. Right, our first game of the championship season is underway. And it's Adam Reach with possession of the ball. And there is the first foul. It comes from Joss? Who's Joss? Josh Vela. Alright, things are looking good at the moment. Just under 10 minutes gone. Let's see if we can get some highlights going here. I'm happy with their tactics as well. Haven't made too many tweaks to it since last season in League One. I feel as though it's a good system. And if we can get the new players working to it as well. That is offside. It's got to be offside. Yeah, Jamie Thomas offside. But that gives us a bit of a warning there. We know what Bolton are all about. They know what they've come here to do. Trying to have a bright start. Get that first goal. Not on my watch, hopefully. Let's switch that to fluid. Come on, we've only had one shot on target. 8 of those. Good clearance by Cole. I'm so happy we managed to sign Cole on a permanent. What a save! Double save from Lou Weiler. Fantastic. How's he going to hold up as well this season? I think he's another player that might thrive from going up a challenge here in the championship. That's a good cross into the ball. But an even better clearance. Offside there for Max Clayton. I mean, we're dominating possession and everything, but it's Bolton that are dominating the shots at the moment. Adam Reach offside. So is Lionel Cole. That's half time, so it's still 0-0. I'm happy with that. It's a bit worrying, a bit shaky at the back. Let's tell the players to keep it up. Maybe that'll improve their confidence. I mean, they're looking delighted. Be calm with them as well. Don't want them to get all frustrated, start losing their head. Oh no, Clayton. Oh, he finds Clough. What a save again. And it's Percival that has to come in and clear up. Here we go, we've got a corner. Can we get that first goal? Black down to Cole. Come on, yes. Back to Black. Oh, what a shame. And Tootle beaten there by Clayton. Clough now finds Thomas. Oh, Luke Weiler. So unfortunate for him. What a game he's had so far for Shrewsbury Town. And he's gone and conceded against Bolton. It's 1-0 then. Such a shame. Because that was a quality save from Luke Weiler. From that initial shot from Thomas. On the volley as well. Just couldn't hold on to it. The shot was too powerful. Oh, just a shame he couldn't stick out a hand there, Luke Weiler. Deflect the ball away. Ooh! Chance. Clark with the follow-up. We do have a corner. Can't see anything at the moment. Oh, where's Lewarski with a header over. Let's be aggressive. Let's encourage the players. Be on that touchline. Gonna have to think about making a sub soon. Maybe bring on, introduce some of our new players to the home fans. Clark through to Collins. Surrounded by Bolton players, but he finds Reach. Down that left side. It's a good build at play. Black finds Cole. Gets his shot away, hits the post. It's getting better for Shrewsbury Town. We deserve an equaliser, if anything. 61% in possession. Absolutely dominating at the moment. Come on, Town. Thinking about making a sub any second. Let's see what happens with this highlight. It's Ian Black that's controlling things in midfield for Town at the moment. Just feeding everything through him. And he's getting the ball rolling. Cole. Come on, let's have a good quality cross. He finds Tootle having to rebuild our attack again. And now Cole. Oh, get in! Lionel Cole with his first goal of the season. It's 1-1 and plenty of time to go and get a second. What a challenge on Tootle though from Davis. But Cole picks up the loose ball. What a strike. I mean, surrounded by 2 Bolton defenders, and he still gets his shot away, beating Ben Amos. Right, I think it's time to introduce a new player. Shall I bring on... Might bring on Lenihan to replace Wes. Wes hasn't really impressed me too much in this game. Hasn't done too much. So I might as well bring on some fresh legs. And Luke Williams, let's introduce him to the home crowds. Let's see what he can do in the remaining half hour. Come on, let's encourage the players. Let's roll up those sleeves. Let's get at Bolton once again, as we're back to square one. It's Thomas. Oh, good challenge, Percival. But it's still Bolton. Oh, what a save again by Lou Whiteler. Diving save, just sticking out his hand. He's been amazing today. Right, I'm thinking about taking off Dimitreo. Shall I bring on... I'll bring on Long. Let's give him a debut as well. Here at Town. At the greenhouse. Sweet. We might have to shut up shop as well. I don't want to lose the game on the first day of the championship season. We'll take the point if we have to. Not long to go. See if we can make 1 or 2 changes here. Oh, no way. I totally forgot about the width. When I said we should be taking advantage of them playing narrow. Oh, for crying out loud. Probably would have been a different turnout as well if I had set that to wide. Oh, come on. You should be intercepting that call. He's dead on his feet at the moment. Oh, Wilkinson. Well played, Long. Great interception. Good defending. But it is a corner to Bolton. It's dangerous. Wilkinson just puts it wide. Whew. Got away with that. Seconds to go. Oh, good save, Luke Weiler. Well done. A well-earned point, I think. It's all over. First game ends in a draw. I'm happy with that. It's a positive start to the new season here in the Championship. You're unlucky today. I mean, the performance was disappointing. I don't think it was. I mean, we absolutely dominated Bolton, a former Premier League side. We had 22 shots, 7 on target. Probably could have done a bit more with that, with those chances, but I mean, a point's a point. And obviously, the league isn't going to be won here today. Not on the opening day anyway. Right. But it's certainly given us a good indication of how we're going to be... How we are going to set ourselves out against bigger teams like Bolton. Williams makes Shrewsbury Town debut. Yeah, I mean, I only brought him on for the last half hour. Let's see what he can do when he actually starts the game. And I think I'm going to start him against Wimbledon, our next fixture. Oh, QPR have sacked Bruce. They are without a manager for the start of the season. Unbelievable. Why would Tony Fernandes get rid of... Oh, I don't understand it. Cole on form for Shrewsbury. Nothing new there. He was fantastic last year. And I expect him to be brilliant this year as well. Right, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Join me for the Capital One Cup first round against Wimbledon.